and then he just grabs me. Okay, just grabs me. Hi, I'm Ryan, and my life is average. It's time for a story. So for today, I figured I would tell you guys the time that I was almost kidnapped. So let's go back. I never know my exact age, but I think that I was like 10 to 11 years old, right in that aspect. Maybe 10 shooting to 11, 10 and 3/4. And okay, I was not your typical looking 10, 11-year-old, okay? 11-year-olds now, okay, got beards. There are 11-year-olds, I swear I saw an 11-year-old that was 6'4". He had on Yeezys. He had on a ripped hoodie, and I walked by him and he's like, "What?" I'm like, "You're 11. You don't even know how to long divide yet, but you could beat my ass." See, when I was that age, I was like this big. I was the size of like a bobblehead doll, and I looked like a bobblehead doll because my head was this big and my body was this big. So I wasn't a very intimidating looking person, and my mom knew that, okay? She wasn't stupid. She wouldn't let me go around the corner store unless I was with her, okay? We had a store right around the corner. I lived in Philadelphia, not in the greatest neighborhood, but you know, we made do of it. And there was a corner deli, okay? I love delis, always have, always will. And the corner deli, after school, my mom would always walk with me over there, and I would get a pretzel, a soft pretzel. Philadelphia soft pretzels with the salt. You haven't had a warm, soft Philadelphia pretzel, you're fucking up. So as I was getting older, you know, sitting at 11-year-old age, I'm playing Crash Bandicoot. I'm a dude. I'm a grown man now, okay? I pay taxes. I'm 11. I wanted to walk around the store by myself, okay? I didn't want to have a companion with me. It was literally about 4 houses to the right, and then 2 little places like a nail salon, and then the nail salon lady always had this giant perm. Like, it was like, her hair normally was like this, you know, normal, like Bieber hair. And then she would get crazy sometimes. She would feel a little wild. And out of nowhere, her hair would just extend. It was like a damn chia pet. But that's besides the point, but it was hilarious. And I called her Chia. And her real name was actually Tia. And I didn't know that, so I feel like I invented her real name. So I was like, "Mom, please let me go to the corner store." And finally, after a while, she was like, "Okay, all right, you know, after school, you know, do your thing." So first couple of weeks, no problem. I had my backpack, my school bag. I was one of those typical little kids where my school bag was the size of fucking Guam, okay? It was like 45 pounds. I think I was 50 pounds. So I'm just walking around like I'm on some sort of amusement park ride or like some sort of seesaw, and the school bag is winning. Why? Because I had like 8 rulers in there, okay? I had 6 calculators. I had like 40 smelly pencils and smelly erasers. Because if I got bored in class, I could just smell the pencils, which my teacher probably thought I was insane because I would just sit there like... I started to wisen up to that, and I would just drop my school bag off right at the front steps, and then I would walk because it started hurting my back. I mean, I needed a damn back transplant when I was 11 years old because of all the damn books that I had. It wasn't cool. Okay, so I'm walking around, going to the store, any normal day. Okay, it was one of those really nice days where it smelled good. You know, the air smells good. Like some days the air smells like garbage, hot garbage, or like, you know, like everybody in the morning wakes up and they're like going all at once. And then some days it just smells like some damn linen. And it was one of those days. So I'm going into the store. Now, mind you, a little backstory. The guy that worked at the store was like a college guy. He knew me and my family. Could we come in all the time? My dad would get pickles. I don't know why. He like picked the big jar. It looked like a damn Donkey Kong bin. And it was just filled with the pickle juice and pickles. I think you guys know what I'm talking about, okay? And you get the little tongs, you grab a pickle. My dad liked pickles, okay? Mine under the gutter, okay? He just liked pickles. So, okay, he knew who we were. He knew me, he knew my family. Great. So I went in, blah, blah. Now, I went to the back left that time because I wanted to get ketchup potato chips, okay? That was a big thing. I wanted the pretzel, of course, but I was thinking I wanted some ketchup potato chips, and my grandpa gave me an extra $2, which when you're that young is like winning the damn lottery. When you have $2, you're like, I could buy you if I want to, but I'm not going to. I'm super rich, but I'm not going to rub it in. So, walking in, I'm in the back left of the store. It's kind of a long deli, okay? That's what she said, maybe. So then I see this guy, right? And this guy looked like, kind of like Kevin from The Office, but if Kevin's hair in the back was gray, okay, and he had like dark sunglasses on. I feel like every creepy person to have ever existed or done something bad at some point has a dark pair of sunglasses inside. Now, the good thing about me was when I was younger, and still now, I was a little bitch. I was a little scaredy cat, okay? I was like the size of a pen, and I knew that, you know, at any point someone could just pick me up and toss me out the damn window like a pizza pie at a pizzeria. Some fresh mozzarella, okay, you know. So I'm looking at the guy in the corner of my eye because he has this big puffy Giants jacket, and I was an Eagles fan, and I didn't like that, but like, I'm not talking about like a normal jacket. You know, like you have this starter jackets, there might be like an inch of puff, you know, nothing crazy. You get them old Navy jackets that look like they're kind of like bags of trash, and stylish for some reason. This puffy jacket was like 7 goddamn inches. Like he was wearing a bulletproof jacket, where if he just shot him, there was so much damn stuffing in the jacket that he'd be like, listen, it didn't do anything. I got a puffy jacket, get off my case. So, noticed how big his jacket was. I think I giggled a little bit. Whatever, okay? The guy orders lunch meat. So, the dude, who I forget his name, let's just call him Jeevan, who worked at the front desk, went to go slice some deli meats, okay? This could be either making it rain, or slicing deli meat, or making it rain deli meat. We'll go with that. So, deli meat in cahoots. I see the guy. Now, at this point, you know, I'm kind of like doing the old sigh thing where I'm like, you know, trying to make it not obvious. And I notice just a weird outfit. He has shorts on, they're jean shorts, so big long jacket and jean shorts. If that doesn't scream that I'm crazy and probably going to kidnap you, I don't know what does. But I needed my stuff. I had to get it. I didn't think this guy was going to do anything. I just thought he was really weird looking. And I'm not going to judge. I judged, but I shouldn't have. Actually, yes, I should have. So then I noticed the guy like looking at me, but you can't really tell because he has sunglasses on, but it's one of those things where like I'm over there and he's just doing this. So I'm like, okay, maybe there's like a bug flying around me or something. Maybe there's something behind me. I'm not gonna worry about it. So I just kind of stood there reading the back of this bag of ketchup potato chips like it was the most amazing information I've ever received. I think they read the words sodium 65 times just to get this guy to stop. And then he walks up to me. Now, Crocs weren't a thing back then, but if they were, this guy would have had Crocs on. He didn't. He probably had like dad keds. You know those dad keds that every dad wears? Where it's like they tie them and the strings and the flaps are like so big, the damn laces are like the size of a giant piece of pasta. So, okay, he's walking up to me and he's like, I want to buy you a soda. I was like, okay. In my head, I was like, that's probably not a good thing because why would he want to buy me a soda? So I was like, oh, no thank you, I'm okay. Thinking that would make him go, all right, no worries, I'll go get somebody else. And he goes, no, I'd like to buy you a soda. Why do you want a soda? Don't kids like soda? I was like, no, I do. I just, I don't know. I was just, flumbering my words, I didn't know what to say. She was like, let me get you a soda. I want to get you a soda. So at this point, I'm terrified because this guy's like a foot away from me and he smells like cabbage and I don't like the smell of cabbage. So then I go in, and this is where I always remember vividly. I go in and grab a soda. I was very scared, very nervous. I just grabbed something, okay? I grabbed a Pepsi One. I was disappointed in my choice because it was a panic choice. I don't like Pepsi One. I don't like caffeine-free soda when I'm a kid. I want all the caffeine. I should have just got a blue can of caffeine Pepsi, the classic, okay? But I didn't. I got a Pepsi One, which tasted bad, and I knew whatever. So then I get it, and he looks at me, and I'm dead fucking serious. He goes, drink it. What kind of Buffalo Bill Silence of the Lamb shit is that? Okay, making me drink it in front of him? But I was like, I'm not thirsty, and I wasn't thirsty, okay? I'm very well hydrated in schools. Philadelphia public schools, they got that water on lock, okay? They got water fountains everywhere, so I was hydrated. I was good. I was like Adam Sandler in Waterboy. I was totally fine, but he wanted me drinking. He said, drink it. So at this point, I kind of looked back to see if Jevons, I think that's what we named him, was looking or anything. And I didn't want to yell or anything because I knew that it could be even worse. So he was still slicing the deli meat, and he's just going at it like, he's a damn deli master. So I was like, all right, whatever. So then I take and open it, the awkward, like you're in a movie and you're trying to be quiet. Like, I just take a sip. And that was it. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just get a free soda out of this. He walks back to the front like he's gonna check out. So then I start kind of going slowly behind, go in, grab a pretzel, okay? Beautiful soft pretzel right on the counter. And then I'm just like, okay, you know what? Whatever. This guy just bought me a soda. He's obviously in line now. So let's just, of course I'm worried, but let's just go on with the day here. So then I kind of remember like being in front of the door, and I don't even know if I was moving and we were both moving. I just know we were like kind of in a line, at some point, and he just looks over at the dude who's at the counter and looks at me and then looks back and then kind of like looking all over the place. I don't know if he's looking for cameras, which there were none. And then he just grabs me, okay? Just grabs me. Mind you, I was like a carton of eggs, okay? I was the smallest 11-year-old of all time. I probably weighed about a gallon of milk. So he just kind of grabs me like this, like I was like a baby, basically. It sounds funny, but it wasn't. But like, guys, and he just takes off. Now at this point, yeah, I'm just like, I'm literally panicking. I'm screaming like, what is? It's almost like a thing where you're in shock. Like, holy crap! There's a car out front, and it's running, and he is basically taking me to the car. And at this point, I'm thinking like, yeah, I think I'm gonna die here. Like, I think this guy's gonna. This might not go very well, okay? This is not going to go well at all. So then, basically, the guy comes over, Jevons. He obviously saw just me screaming, and it just got taken away from this guy, and like grabs the guy and like tackles him like he was Hulk Hogan, WrestleMania. He just body slammed him, basically. And then I kind of squirmed free. Now, here's the thing I thought of looking back. I wish I had my school bag. If I had my school bag on, that's an extra like 50 pounds of added weight, and this guy probably wouldn't have been able to scoop me up, because then I would have been like 90 pounds instead of like 40. But I didn't wear my school bag, and then that was a lesson learned. So I just break free like I'm Ariana Grande, and I ran home. Terrified. I was too scared to even like speak, because like, what happened? And I didn't want to tell it. So then I run in, I'm freaking out, and I was like, what? And I told her, I was like, some guy, he grabbed me, and he tried to get me, he tried to take me, and she was like freaking out. So then she goes over, and then the guy is on the ground with the other guy, and then I guess like another bystander was holding that guy down, and then the cops came. So I just stayed inside, and that was so tormenting to me, because we were supposed to go to the shore that weekend, which is like the beach, and I was so scared to leave my house, because I just was like, this guy might be out there. And obviously he was caught and arrested, and I'm sure jailed, and whatever the heck happened. It obviously wasn't his first time. And sadly, I'm guessing the puffy Giants jacket did break his fall. But so I was super scared of this dude every time for like the next like couple months. Like, I really was terrified, especially that night. I remember not wanting to even go outside my room, and I just was like losing it. Like, Clarissa Explains It All, I thought he was gonna come in my damn window. If anyone gets that reference, you're awesome. So the moral of the story is, just carry a heavy book bag, because it's hard to kidnap you. And if you see a guy that looks like Kevin from The Office, unless it's Kevin from The Office, which is probably not the case, turn the other way and run. Alright, so that is it. That is my story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video and you want some more stories, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We did not hit our thumbs up goal of 7,000 last week, which makes me kind of sad, to be honest, because I wanted to buy something for my dog. I want an excuse to buy a costume for the dog, but we didn't get there. We got like 6,000, which is really good, so I'm not mad. So if you want to do it again, let's just keep trying, okay? I know you guys are there. You're watching. 7,000 likes. Click the like button. It takes you under 2 seconds. You know it. You can do it. I believe in you. Also, I'm going to do a new segment at the end of my videos called Ryan's Going to Pose for a Thumbnail so the video is more clickable. Here we go. Alright, and then I'll probably Photoshop some things, because, you know, boy gotta eat, I'm a YouTuber, okay? Also, if you can, make sure to comment down below what you want next week, okay? Do you want another story video? Because, you know, I got millions, not millions, but I have a lot. Do you want another StoryTime video, or do you want another product testing video, like for me to continue the WTF Is That series? So, comment down below, get your little fingers like this, and do that. But that's it for me. As always, I will see you guys right here, next Friday. I want you all to say the ending with me, okay? And hey, stay average.